Hello bros and welcome to Aspect Zero BroFive production. Next part, Sakura MMO 3. Start going right here. So we continue where we left off. Yeah, 10 minutes of reading just the intro pretty much. It's not enough for me. I was gonna take a sip. I'm non-alcoholic. It really is a lovely day. It seems like certain members of my party aren't taking this quite as seriously as I'd hoped. Fiona, the blonde teeth girl with the fast fingers, is looking out at the ocean, shielding her eyes from the sun with one hand. Fiona spent much of her life without a home. She had to steal from strangers so she could eat, and she lived on the streets for years. She was forever alert, wary of danger. And now she's laying on the deck of the boat tanning. As for the clothes, well, she's wearing nothing but her undergarments and a wide, goofy smile. It's not like Fiona wears all that much in general. She seems to have some sort of vendetta against clothes, but now I can see even more of her than usual. And not like I opposed to cute, scantily-clad girls longing around in the sun, but aren't there better things she could be doing with her time? I'm a little disappointed, but not too surprised to see Fiona wasting her time like this. But it's the girl laying next to her that really startles me. If I didn't know any better, I think the sea air is making me hallucinate. But no, there's no doubt about it. The girl laying next to Fiona is Hilary. Like Fiona, Hilary is wearing nothing but her underwear. I guess when it comes to their looks, I can't complain. They're certainly attractive and well endowed too. That the way the sunlight plays across their long legs and flat stomachs is particularly appealing. They sure make a nice diversion from the flat blue sea and the flat blue sky. Now, which of them is cuter? Well, actually Fiona is way cuter. It's got to be Fiona. Her long blonde hair is very silky, like a doll's. Her eyes are large and gold like wet, and her lips are cute and pink. Then there's her bronze skin. Part of me wants to run my tongue along her bare stomach. I bet she'd make all sorts of cute noises. She's adorable. But I can't let myself stand here gawping. What in the world are they doing? Hey, Hilary, aren't you enjoying yourself? What? Oh, I do feel a bit guilty about laying here doing nothing while Viola and Neve work so hard. That's right. She should feel guilty. I'll be sure to give her a piece of my mind later. But sometimes it's nice to relax. That's what I said. You push yourself too hard, Hilary. Do you really think so? You always training with your sword night and day, even though there's no enemies for us to fight. It's kind of putting me on edge. Okay, just because why I picked Fiona very much. I think Fiona has looks better than Hilary actually. That's just what I think. Lying computer. But I need to keep practicing. I can't afford to let my skills get rusty. Not when we need to face the goddess. Oh, let's not talk about the goddess now. She's hanging over this whole trip like a bad smell. You know that this isn't just a trip. We're not going on a holiday. We need to go to the Forbidden Library so we can find where the entrance to the underworld is and beat up the wicked goddess. I know that. But if we are not let ourselves stress out too much, we'll never get anything done. If you think about things too much, you'll paralyze yourself with nerves and then you won't be able to do anything to help anyone. Well, you might be right. I know I'm right. That's why I asked you to come on sunbathe with me. I thought it might cheer you up. You think I need to cheering up? Yeah, you've been looking super serious this last week, and you have this scary glint in your eyes. I figured you needed somebody to help you calm down, and you wanted to help me. That's right. I can't stand seeing people who are too serious. It breaks my heart. But I thought you hated me. I hated what you did to my sister, but I never said I hated you. That was a while ago now, and I'm willing to bury the hatchet if you are. Now that we're teammates and we're on this crazy life or death mission, we need to work together. If we don't learn to support one another, we never get anywhere. We just end up going around in circles. At least that's what I think. You might have a point. Thank you, Theo. I'm starting to feel a bit better. The sea breeze really is pleasant. I wonder why I never noticed it before. But despite the scanty appearance, this is quite a pure scene indeed. I was going to scold Ilaria and Fion for being lazy, but Fion's right. Ilaria does push herself too hard. I should probably let her relax. I don't want her working herself into an early grave. Now, Fion and Ilaria have been accounted for, but I wonder what Neve is doing. Maybe I pay her a visit. It takes me a little while to find my trustworthy maid. She isn't on the deck, and neither is she in the kitchen. I can't find her in the communal bedroom either. In fact, she's in my private bedroom, which happens to be the largest room on this boat. Neve is busy making my bed. She's so focused she hasn't noticed me. I watch her fluffy my pillows for a few moments, marveling at how swift and dexterous her movements are, before I decide to make my presence known. Ahem. Neve yawns, her cheeks turning pink. Oh, my lady, I didn't know you were here. And I didn't know you were here either. Are you cleaning my room for me, my little maid? That's right. I know I should have made your bed earlier, but I had so many other tasks to attend to, it slipped my mind. First I had to make breakfast, and then I had to gut a salt some fish Theon caught this morning, and it's alright, Neve. You don't need to detail every single thing you've done today. I know how hard you work. Oh, my lady, thank you very much for your understanding. I do my best to make myself useful. You ought make yourself useful. You're the most indecidable member of my crew. My lady, do you really mean that? I wouldn't say it if I didn't. At least you're not laying on deck sunbathing like other people. Oh, are you talking about Theon? Neve sighs and shakes her head. That girl is so low onto herself. She hardly ever does any work, and when she does, it's how the hell are you supposed to pronounce that? I can't pronounce that without choking. I have no way of actually pronouncing it without choking. Seriously, try to read that correctly without choking. See if you succeed. Oh, come on, stop with that. If she weren't so important to you, my lady, I would have made her walk the plank for her insolence. Now you're talking like a real pirate, Neve. I am? Oh my. I didn't mean to sound like one of those violent, bloodthirsty criminals. I suppose being on the sea for too long has started to get to me. Don't worry about it too much. I find certain amount of bloodthirstiness rather charming. You do? It makes for a nice contrast with your frilly dress and good manners. To answer your early question, though, yes, Theon was sunbathing, but she wasn't alone. No, you don't mean. That's right. Elaire was with her too. Though how Theon was able to persuade her, I'm not quite sure. But why would Elaire lie down with Theon of all people? I don't thought they hated each other. So did I. But like you said, we have been on sea for quite a while. Perhaps it started to influence Elaire too. How peculiar. I would expect Theon to slack off. That's all she's good for. But Elaire, she always so serious. What a conundrum. Yeah, I should have read that wrong. But I corrected it, so it's no problem. Neve cracks her knuckles together. The expression on her face can only be described as ominous. Would you like me to have a word with them, my lady? I can be quite persuasive. When I want. I doubt that. I don't doubt that. Neve is mild-mannered and polite most of the time, but she has a quite fearsome temper. She isn't planning on hitting half my crew with a bolt of magic, is she? Neve's impulse control goes out the window when she loses her cool. I don't want her blowing a hole in the side of my brand new ship. Don't worry about it, Neve. You don't need to dissemble. I can't read the word right now. Them? Discipline. But they're not pulling their weight. It doesn't seem fair, my lady, that you should strain your stamina to its limit to keep this ship afloat when those ungrateful girls are doing nothing to help you. But there's nothing they can do to help me. They don't know any magic. Then they could help me clean your chamber or aid with the cooking. Theon catches fish and Elaire has been training night and day so that she can fend off any enemies enemies we might encounter. Alright, maybe they have been doing nothing, but it's still not enough. Okay, that sentence needs changing because that's not right. I mean, this sentence is wrong. I can't forgive them for relaxing at a time like this. Not when the fate of the world rests on our shoulders. I'm going to go onto deck right now and give them a good scolding. They are exploiting your kindness and making a mockery of you. Oh, you sweet girl. Do you really think I'd ever let anybody make a mockery of me? Well, no, but you see, there's nothing to worry about. In fact, I think you might be able to learn something from Theon's conduct, my fair little maid. Excuse me? Neve stares at me, her lips burst into a line. With all due respect, my lady, is this some kind of yoke? Do I look like I'm yoking? No, but... Neve draws in breath and puffs out her chest. What could I possibly have to learn from Theon, who lunges around like a cat and only works when prompt? Maybe I'm blind, but I fail to see what's so admirable about her behavior. You don't truly think she is better than I am, do you? Yes, I think I've stepped on the landmine here. Neve is so touchy about things like this. How should I confront her? Yeah. Well, what I would answer is I like all cute girls equally. Of course, I like all cute girls equally. Actually, we haven't gotten in with all of them at the same time either. It isn't a case of me liking Theo more than you, or you more than her. You're both adorable in different ways. I don't know if I should feel happy about that or not, but I do feel somewhat better now. Thank you for your reassurance, my lady. I like you a lot, Neve. But I think you work yourself too hard. There's no such thing. I'm proud to serve you, my lady. I would never forgive myself if I gave you any less than a 100% devotion at all times. And that is pretty thing to say, but what about your health, Neve? My health is unimportant. But what would happen if you got sick from pushing yourself too much? That would benefit neither of us. Well, Neve pauses. She swallows, reconsiders. I guess that would be inconvenient. It would be a mere inconvenience. I'd worry about you. I worry about you enough as it is already. I look Neve over. Though she seems as pristine and perfect as ever, that's only a surface glance. A closer look reveals that Neve's posture is slightly hunched. Her skin tinged silky green, and there are dark bags beneath her eyes. Neve hasn't been getting enough sleep. She spent the last week flitting to and fro, forever occupying herself with work, quite unable to sit down and be still. She thinks she's doing me a favor, but in reality, she's making herself ill. I think you need to let yourself relax every once in a while, Neve. If you don't, you really will get sick. I don't feel sick. I'm as fit as a fiddle. I'm pleased to hear it, but your face says otherwise. Now, why don't you sit down with me for a few moments? I wouldn't want to waste your time, my lady. It isn't a waste of time. I'm offering because I care about you, Neve. I don't want you to collapse. Now come sit with me. Let's enjoy one another's company. Unless that is you don't want to spend time with me. No, that isn't it all. I love spending time with you, my lady. I love it more than anything. Heh, I know that would work. Manipulating Neve is so easy. Very good. Now, are you going to sit with me? That is, if you still have strength enough to walk. Of course. Nothing will give me greater pleasure. Neve takes a seat beside me on the bed. Though she's no longer on her feet, she still doesn't look relaxed. Her fingers are clenched into a fist, and her tail, which protrudes from the back of her dress, is twitching uneasily. Oh, Neve, you still look so on edge. I'm sorry, my lady, but I just can't help it. How can I relax knowing what we've been charged with? Are you talking about the fallen goddess Iona? That's right. Neve shudders upon hearing the goddess' name. I can't say I blame her. The goddess Iona would scare anybody in Asgard, but she has closer ties to the darklings than any other species. As the stories go, the goddess Iona helped create life on Asgard alongside her husband Aaron. Aaron was a human, and he created all human in his likeness. Iona, meanwhile, was a darkling, and the darkling race was born from her imagination. The darklings and the humans lived in peace for many years, as did Iona and Aaron, until one day when the once loving couple had an argument. After the argument, Iona was banished to the underworld, and Aaron was allowed to live in paradise with the rest of the gods. That's why the darkling race is reveled throughout Aspa. It's widely believed that as the progeny of the cursed goddess Iona, all darklings are inherently twisted and wicked, and they will one day bring the world to ruin. Well, that's just what people say. It just seems so impossible. How can we ever hope to defeat a goddess, and not just any goddess, but one of the original creator gods of Aspa? I'm sure there there's a way. If this was an impossible task, Gardenia would have entrusted it to, wouldn't have entrusted it to us. She might be an infuriating woman, but she shrewd and doubt she'd pick a fight she can't win. I know. And I've been trying to tell myself that, but I can't be that confident. When I start thinking about the goddess, I get so scared I don't know what to do. That's why I've been keeping myself busy with all these tasks. I want to distract myself, but it isn't not enough. Whenever I'm idle, I can hear the goddess voice whispering to me. This is another side effect of being a darkling. Iona is able to communicate with all members of the darkling species, and her voice grows louder and louder the nearer the day of her full resurrection dawns. I don't know what Neve's going through because the goddess' wicked whispers can't reach me, but I'm judging by the bags beneath Neve's eyes, it's placing quite a strain on her health. And what has the goddess been saying to you, Neve? The same as always. That soon the end will be upon us. Sometimes she tells me there's no point trying to fight it, that she's going to purge all pain and suffering from the world, and those who try to stop her are the true villains. It sounds like this is so-called goddess is projecting. You shouldn't pay her any head. I try not to, but but it's hard when her voice sits inside my head. I can't shut it out. It's driving me mad. I'm sorry to hear that, but I do my best to help you. I won't let you suffer alone. As Neve's mistress, it's my duty to cheer her up and when she feels down. What can I do to ease her anxieties? Give her a massage, of course. You have a lot of tension in your shoulders. I think a massage is in order. I work my fingers against Neve's back, trying to ease the knotted muscles beneath the surface of her skin. How does that feel? Is it good? Neve sighs softly and I grin. I take that as a yes then. My smile widening, I continue to work my fingers up and down Neve's back. While it's massaging her, I press my lips against Neve's ear and whisper softly. If you ever feel like this is too much, you can always talk to me. I'm here for you. Don't forget that. But I just didn't want to bother you, my lady. Not when you have so much work to do already. You must be stressed enough as it is. I didn't want to make things worse. Oh, you silly little thing. You're not adding to my worries. In fact, I worry more when you bottle up your feelings. Now just lean back and enjoy my fingers against your skin. And that's picture 2. Wait. I have to do it like this. There. And that was all I have for Sakura MMO 3 this time now. So hit like and subscribe. And see you next time. BroFive!